Hey, let me show you how to use this tool to decompose a sorting problem into smaller sorting problems. On the screen right now, you see one rectangle, and that indicates a sorting problem where the list of numbers to be sorted is these 8 numbers. Now, if you want to decompose it into smaller sorting problems, then use this rectangle tool that says create problem, and it's going to allow you to create a new box, a new rectangle, and in that box, type the numbers with spaces in between that you think the subproblem is going to involve sorting. So if you think we need to sort these 3 numbers together, then type the 3 numbers with spaces in between, and then use an arrow to connect the 2 problems. You can also click on the decomposed problem to make a new rectangle underneath. So maybe another subproblem of the main problem is to sort these 5 numbers. So now you've decomposed the main problem at the top into 2 subproblems. In this exercise, we don't want you to think about the result of sorting. We only want you to think about problems of sorting, the unsorted list of numbers. That's all we want you to put in each rectangle. Now, we want you to keep going and keep decomposing these problems until every problem has been all the way decomposed. So this problem might need to be further decomposed. So let's do that. Here's one box. Maybe we want to decompose it into these 3 numbers. And here, let's add another box. Maybe put it here. Draw an arrow that goes this way. And here we can put maybe some other numbers that we think need to be sorted in order to sort the original problem. Okay. One last note. Sometimes you'll want to create an empty box, and that makes sense. The empty list is a perfectly good list of numbers that sometimes we want to sort. And to save some space, there are 2 ways to indicate an empty list as a sorting subproblem. One way is just an empty box like this, and you could make it smaller if you want. But another way you could do is to use a black dot. A black dot in these pictures is entirely equivalent to an empty hollow rectangle with no numbers in it, indicating the empty list as a sorting subproblem. Okay, when you're done, go to the lower left corner. There's a button that says copy to clipboard. So if you click it, it says copy. And then that means that you can go to Dr. Racket and type the heading that we tell you to type in the instructions, and then just paste this gibberish-like piece of code into the window, and then you'll be good to go and submit to Handy. Enjoy!